it's Katie Cannon, founder of Gold Medal Coaching and host of the Gold Medal Coaching Show. So today is episode 8, and we're going to be sharing how to build a business from your passion. This episode is sponsored by our brand new live mentorship at Gold Medal Coaching, which we are super excited about. It is launching Jan 6th, and we have amazing calls going on at the minute, speaking to lots of clients about the mentorship and how it can benefit you. Now, what is it? It's the ultimate package for a health and fitness entrepreneur, so that giving you the skills that you need to build an epic online business and brand and build your own gym and studio. So if any of that sounds good to you, book in a call below, all the details, everything in the show notes below. So let's get going today. Now, quite often, businesses are born out of passion. It's normally something you've done that you've loved. And especially in the health and fitness world, I see this more and more. So your passion might be, building, you've gone through a massive health transformation and you're super passionate about nutrition. You're super passionate about helping others achieve what you've achieved. You might have achieved a certain fitness goal, or, lost a lot of weight, and you want to then be a personal trainer. You want to help others and create your own courses and share with them other information and strategy that you've gone through. And it's often always from your transformation that your business comes to fruition. But when you are starting a business, you want to ensure your passion has legs. And what I mean by that is it is actually a business, right? Because so many times, and believe me, myself included, I've had so many wonderful ideas and I'm like, it's not really a business, is it? And one of the things I help clients with daily is really looking at that business plan and going, okay, that is awesome. How is that going to be in years to come? And here are a few key points. When you're looking at your passion and you're looking to turn it into a business, I want you to look, has it got longevity? So are you thinking about, and because of the world of technology, we have to be really smart on this now. And I want you to really look with a crystal clear vision and go, could this be taken over by technology? Could someone else do this quite easily? Is this something people are going to want now and in 10 years' time? Now, you're quite lucky, my friends, because in the health and fitness world, within what we're doing, yes, you can train online, of course, and there's so many different ways, and that's a lot of what our mentorship's all about, and growing your business online. But people always want that personal connection. You can't be replaced by a robot, not quite at the minute, right? So you want to know that you've got a business that can grow with and without you and still have that online presence, but also that personal connection as well. I want you to look at, is it valuable? Can you actually make money from your business? Does it hit your goals? And when I say goals, what do you want to achieve? So what do you want to achieve financially? Why would you turn this passion into a business? What boxes is it ticking? Are you wanting to get out a corporate job? Are you wanting to have more time at home? Are you wanting to hit a financial goal or better lifestyle goal? So really look at that, because quite often, basically I want you to run the tape through. I want you to run the tape through of what your business would look like in 10 years' time if you started that. Someone told me that about a year ago, and I thought, my gosh, I wish I had thought about some of my businesses I've done in the past prior in that way, because some of them I wouldn't have done if I had really rolled the tape out. So I want you to really roll the tape out in terms of, okay, if you started that business, what does it look like in a couple of years to you? Would it give you the lifestyle you want to create? Would you be able to live anywhere you want to live? Like what matters to you? Also, I want you to look at investment of that business. So do you have the funds? What is your situation at the minute? What is your time investment to it? What's the financial investment to it? If you are a mum with maybe 5 young children at home and it requires traveling a lot, really, is that going to be realistic? So really play out the whole situation rather than jumping in with both feet and then thinking after and thinking, I really regret doing this. I know sometimes You can't foresee everything that's coming up. It's impossible. You really can't. But you can see what is vaguely what the plan is going to look like. And I want to share a bit of an example. When I started my gyms, I remember looking at a big premises in Battersea in London. And at the time, it was super exciting. It was an empty shell. Give you the whole story, not even a light switch. It was literally an empty shell. And I remember my dad saying, I've shared this story sometimes in some of our episodes as well, but it comes up because it's so poignant to me. I remember my dad saying, Katie, this will be great in 10 years, not now. And I'm so pleased I listened. I'm so pleased because that wasn't right. And I think I would have been well over my head and the investment was huge. And I think that would have scared me and frozen me. And I wouldn't have been able to make the mistakes that I did and that you will make in building a business in the way that I was able to make them, as well as growing as a person. You know, I was early 20s. I was like 24. You know, now if you gave me that premises, I could cope with it. But at 24, I think it would have really left me financially ruined. And that's not good at 24, hey. So it's also a little bit like, I want you to think that you want to own a gym, okay? Let's say you want to own a gym. And you've got your big online presence. You can do online as well as a physical premises, which is a really good balance, my friends. So let's say you want to own a gym and you're like, right, I want to have a swimming pool. Please don't go there. Anyway, this is an example, but swimming pools are not cost effective at all. And you really don't need a lot of clients that I have. Literally small boutique studios and gyms is your way forwards to making money. That's a whole nother episode. But let's say you want to build a gym, you're a brand new entrepreneur and you want a swimming pool. Really, you know, do you know how much money that is? Okay, so I'm telling this is a bit extravagant example, but it's okay. Your passion is that you're wanting a big brand, you're wanting a swimming pool in a lovely, luxurious premises, but realistically, the investment, the learning curve, the time to set that up, finding the premises, realistically, is it going to happen? So that passion is not going to make a good business plan. The same with, let's say you're a Pilates teacher at the minute, or you want to be a Pilates teacher. Is building your studio when you've never taught one Pilates class the right answer? No. Build your client base. Get out in the market. Build your online brand. Build everything around you. Build your marketing. Get confident. Be you the entrepreneur. Then when you're ready, let's open a studio, yeah? So you get the gist. Building your passion, but being sensible in building your passion. I had a client really similar who he really won't mind sharing this story. But I remember a first call that I had, a first strategy call. And I said, right, share with me your vision, your story, what do you want to achieve? He had big dreams, very similar to what I just shared with you with the pool. And I said, have you ever done personal training? Have you got a client base at the minute? Do you know that you actually like teaching? Is it something you know you're in for the long haul? And he was like, no, I'm still in corporate. I haven't even done one client. It's just a dream. And I said, and you want to, and his goal was by the end of the year, the call was like in April, by the end of the year to have this premises open. And very delicately, I said, and I am very straight talking. I don't sugarcoat things, because if you want success, and as a business coach in the health and fitness world, I'm going to tell you straight whether it's right to do or wrong. And I said, don't waste your time. Please don't waste your money. I said, you're not ready. He wants to do one-to-one coaching with me. I said, you're not ready. You need to get clear on what you want to achieve. Have an idea that I can coach you on. That at the minute is just a pipe dream. So let's break it down. Let's go away, think about it. Let's revisit in a couple of months and really look and break down what you want to achieve. And it's just, say, turn that passion, but being realistic. So a few questions just to ask yourself that I've covered. I want you to think, what can you do now? What can you do now? Like, what could you get started with in the next couple of weeks? Like now. What can you bring in money with? Oh, that's the wrong way to say it, isn't it? What can you do now to bring money in, right? And that links back to what can you do now? So what can you do that you have the skills now? You don't need to go and train for 6 months. What can you do now that is going to get you moving? What investment do you have at the minute? Get real. Do you have a low investment? Do you have a big investment? Doesn't matter. I've seen people who start a business with 100 quid. Doesn't matter. If the will is there, you will find a way. What skills do you have at the minute? what do you feel comfortable with? If I said, go out and, right, let's start creating a brand on social media, would you feel comfortable doing that? Or do you need to work on them skills? And then get started. Your passion will grow. So once you've really analyzed, and just don't jump in with both feet and go, it's a great business idea, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. I'm sure it'll be fine. We'll work out in the end. Once you've understood them questions, your passion will then grow with your business. And there is one big thing that you don't want to do, and I will link, because this was a great episode and got loads of really good reactions. I will link to a previous episode I did on procrastination, because and what the biggest mistakes business owners do. What I don't want you to do after hearing this episode is then retreat into a shell and sit and look at your passion for the next year. That's not what I want. I just want you to be sensible. I just want you to get real with yourself and really just think, like, is this really what I want to do? Because, and honestly, if you have been thinking about it for quite some time, go for it. Ask yourself them questions, then go for it. If you've just thought about it, like literally last night, sit on it a little bit. Just even a week, even 2 weeks, just sit on it a bit. Just to know it's not just an idea you've randomly come up. And if you keep revisiting it and every day you're thinking about the idea, there may be some scope in that. But I want you to know nothing's perfect. Please don't wait till you've got all your eggs in a row, all your ducks in a row. That's the one. All your ducks in a row. And I want you to just get moving, because the biggest thing, I said, I'll link in the episode, is just procrastination and not moving. And it frustrates me so much when I see so much potential and they're like, another month's gone by. And I speak to clients, I'm like, are you ready? And they're like, now's not the right time, do it in 6 months. And they're in the same place this time next year, 100%. I mean, look at 2020. Who knew what a year, but look how quick it's gone. And I'm recording this in November, and wow, what a year, but so quick. So don't procrastinate. Look at your passion, ask yourself your questions, and get moving. So at the end of this episode, as I promised, we have a live summit. I'm interviewing 21 amazing experts in the health and wellness world who are sharing how to create a brand now and in 10 years time. So if you want access to that, you'll see everything as well as the live mentorship details within the show notes. It's an amazing summit, and tune in. You're going to hear so much knowledge from them and tips and strategies. So have the best day, have the best week, and I will see you next time. Bye.